I have heard of many lightsaber colors, but never orange. Why do you have an orange saber? Maybe I'll tell you once you tell me how you got your red one. Don't pry. You're hurting. I can sense it. I said, don't. Fine. Have it your way. Good. It's not important to our survival anyways. We should dispose of the body, then get some sleep. You've healed. Good. Now we should hunt those bastards down. I guess Bacta really does work miracles. Alright, let's go. Stop. Why won't you just die? Vivia Romptu, I've heard many things about you. And how is that? Oh, I'm not some hollow movie villain that's going to tell you the big evil plan. Of course, I'm going to kill you here, but on the off chance that you escape or even defeat me, then I can't have you ruining the rest of the fun. Why won't I die, you ask? Because you're too weak to kill me. The only thing you were ever good for is your body. I'm gonna kill that son of a hut. Give me my saber. No, we are going back to camp, and you're going to explain why I had to save your skin 3 times. I said, give it to me! Why did you stop me? You were gonna get us both killed. I had to get us out of there. I had him. You had him, really? Well, for starters, you ran at Tralfax with no plan and not a care in the world as to how Sino was going to react. If I didn't throw my saber to block his, your head would have been split in 2. I understand that Sith hate each other, but you think you understand, do you? You think you understand what it's like to be raped, tortured, beaten, forced to kill innocents? You're right. I don't. So tell me, and I can help you. Fine. My planet was once ruled by a benevolent king, but he passed away and his daughter became queen. She was benevolent too at first, but slowly she became corrupt, making shady, immoral deals to gather power. My sister and I had trained to become royal guards, and we were knighted during her reign. When the queen's corruption came to light, there was a rebellion, but they failed. And after that, she ruled with an iron fist, executing and torturing as many people as she needed to. My sister was one of her victims. I was to be executed the next day, but when the executioner lifted the axe, something stopped him. Little did I know that was the first time I would ever use the Force. Soon after, however, the Jedi and the Republic had finally discovered our planet. They came in, guns blazing. The Queen didn't stand a chance, and we were finally liberated. Everyone I knew had either died before the rebellion or were killed by the Queen. I am grateful to the Jedi, but I saw a benevolent government turn into a dictatorship. I am worried that the same thing may happen to the Jedi and the Republic, and that no one would be able to stand in their way. Are you familiar with the Rule of 2? Yes. Long story short, Darth Bane and Darth Xana survived. Of course, as you know, Darth Bane created the Rule of Two. Rule of Two states that there can only be 2 Sith at a time. The apprentice kills the master. Yada, yada, yada. Anyways, I searched for ways to possibly counter the Jedi's immense power. When I was researching the dark side, that's when I encountered Darth Tralfax. He pretended to sympathize with me and offered a solution, that I become his apprentice and we could oppose the Jedi together. But I saw right through him. He was an evil man at the core. The thing was, I wasn't powerful enough to say no. If I told him no, he would have killed me. So I went along with it, and figured that when I became powerful enough, I would kill him and reform the Sith. It hasn't been easy, though. Every time I'd fail a mission or lose a sparring match, he'd do unspeakable things to me, like torture, mutilation, and rape. But I stuck through it, though, with my single goal in mind. My goal with the Sith is to use them as a failsafe in case the Jedi go rogue. I consider any big organization with power a threat to the people. The Jedi won't do that. Maybe not the Jedi you know, but can you speak for the Jedi Order of 100 or even 1,000 years in the future? Will you stay in the shadows? And why not create some light side Force sect instead? I will stay in the shadows. If the Jedi do suddenly decide to take over the galaxy, they will account for all of their enemies that they are aware of. I'd rather have the element of surprise. As for why I use the dark side, I simply find it easier than the light. You know, I have a friend who was kidnapped for experimentation as a youngling. She's had some emotional issues to deal with, and I think she might be able to help you if you were open to it. Maybe. And if you ever want to turn away from the dark side, I know a few former Sith I can hook you up with. I don't know. Get away from me! Sorry, I was trying to comfort you. I should have asked. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think I know how to kill them. That other one stopped moving when you removed its head. I think that's what we need to do to the other two. It seems that they can heal fast. That must be how Sino survived so long. A remote thermal detonator. I have the beginnings of an idea. There's a light side force power that allows me to cloud the presence of objects from force users. I think we can lure them into a trap. That alone won't work. We'll need to do something like, we could cause an avalanche or a cave-in. What if we go to a different cave, we put the bomb above the entrance, you lure them in, we blow it up, closing them off and hopefully crushing them? What if they're too spread out and we can't get both of them in one go? Well then, it's 1 down, 1 to go. I defeated both of them. 2 on 1. Those sons of banthas won't stand a chance.